Introduction to Bioelectronic Devices. Bioelectronic devices is the integration of biomolecules and electronic elements to form multifunctional devices. For real-time diagnostic and monitoring of diseases, it has driven wonderful developments in sensors and particularly in biosensors. Biosensors can integrate portable and implantable devices and can be used in biological and biomedical systems. Bioelectronic devices has been first referenced to bioelectronics. It was published in 1912, focused on measurement of electrical signals generated by the body, which is the basis of electrocardiogram. In the 1960s, two trends in bioelectronics began to appear. One trend, enabled by the invention of the transistor, centered on the development of implantable electronic devices and systems to stimulate organs. Bioelectronics. Bioelectronics is the application of electronics to problems in biology, medicine, and security. This includes electronics for both detection and characterization of biological materials, such as the cellular and subcellular level. Bioelectronics also focuses on physically interfacing electronic devices with biological systems. An example of bioelectronic devices is a pacemaker. A pacemaker is a small device that's placed in the chest or abdomen to help control the abnormal heart rhythms. This device uses electrical pulses to prompt the heart to beat at a normal rate. Pacemakers are used to treat arrhythmias. Arrhythmias are problems with the rate of the rhythm of the heartbeat. During an arrhythmia, the heart can beat too fast, too slow, or with an irregular rhythm. During an arrhythmia, the heart may not be able to pump enough blood to the body. This can cause symptoms such as fatigue, shortness of breath, or fainting. Severe arrhythmias can damage the body's vital organs and may even cause loss of consciousness or even death. What are the parts of a pacemaker? First, a pulse generation, which has sealed lithium battery and an electronic circuitry package. The pulse generator produces the electrical signals that make the heart beat. The second part is the LEDs, that are insulated flexible wires that send signal to the heart from the pulse and also relay signals from the heart to the pulse generator. What are the types of pacing? Depending on your heart condition, the doctor will prescribe which chambers should be paced. Pacemakers are designed for either rate-responsive single-chamber or rate-responsive dual-chamber pacing. In a single-chamber pacing, either the right atrium or the left ventricle is paced. Only one lead is used. The pacemaker senses or monitors electrical activity in either the atrium or the ventricle and determines whether or not the pacing is needed. The second type of pacing is the dual-chamber pacing. In a dual-chamber pacing, the pacemaker senses electrical activity on both the atrium and the ventricle and determines whether or not the pacing is needed. Dual-chamber pacemakers help the upper and lower chambers of your heart to beat in their natural sequence.
BioStim is a bioelectronic device for bone growth stimulation. BioStim is the most reliable technological solution to activate and enhance bone healing. It is recommended by orthopedic surgeons in all those conditions in which osteogenetic activity is weak. BioStim is the generator of pulse electronic magnetic field, PEMF. Clinical efficiency is related to the use of focused osteogenetic signal able to double the speed of bone formation. BioStim technology allows to focus the osteogenetic signal on the target area easily and precisely. The use of 9 different coils applied part the 4 different amplitude signals result in 36 different treatment modules required. Bone healing enhancement depends on the properties of the electrical signal. The presence of a fracture alters bioelectrical activity of the bone tissue, giving rise to lesion currents, biopotentials, that promote activation and expansion of the osteoprogenitor cells, and the characteristics and intensity of the lesion currents are known, and they control the repertory osteogenetic activity. Exogenous electrical currents with osteogenetic properties are used to enhance bone repair. BioStim STP is an individual treatment bone growth stimulator widely used through Europe. The 9 different types of coils, each of which can be supplied with 4 different amplitude signals, gives a total of 36 treatment modalities. This ensures that the signal is always focused and osteogenetic on the side of the treatment. BioStim STP has been developed for individual patient treatment. Bone healing enhancement is obtained when BioStim STP is used for 6 hours a day, not necessarily performed in one session.
Biocharger. After Tesla died, his work was continued by his protege Dr. Orville Fitts, who conducted research with Tesla in the mid to late 1930s, investigating the separation of non-ferrous metals from mineral sources using applied pulse electromagnetic fields. After studying the Tesla literature, James Gerard, the inventor of biocharger units, located Dr. Fitts through a friend and contacted him. After some discussion, Dr. Fitts agreed to let Gerard live and study with him. Gerard lived and worked with Dr. Fitts in Texas for a period of 6 months from the fall of 1988 to the spring of 1989. During this time, Gerard absorbed as much as he could from Tesla's colleague. After studying firsthand with Tesla's protege, witnessing remarkable inventions, and reviewing the research literature on electrotherapy and the MWO, James Gerard designed the biocharger unit as a Tesla coil wired in series with noble gasified low vacuum tubes. He added the unique rhodine toroid coil half capacitor terminal to the top of the device. This variation of Tesla's disruption coil design enables the biocharger unit to function as a more powerful transmitter. This design consideration is important in our attempt to non-invasively or wirelessly transmit electromagnetic energy to the mitochondria to induce currents to drive ATP generation. So the use of biocharger that the transmitted energy stimulates and invigorates the entire body to optimize and improve potential health, wellness, and athletic performance. The biocharger is completely non-invasive and has proven to restore strength, stamina, coordination, and mental clarity. The benefits of biocharger is for relief. For those who suffer from chronic, frequent, or recurring physical or emotional discomfort, the biocharger re-energizes weakened cells and revitalizes the body's natural magnetic energy to align the mind and the body, which helps restore health and wellness. It is also used for comfort. As we get older, we accumulate aches and pains that make it tougher to face each day with the energy and stamina we had when we were younger. Using the biocharger for just 5 to 15 minutes per session, it helps to revitalize your body and makes life easier to tackle. So it is also for energy. Energy is a key ingredient to giving 100% on a daily basis. The biocharger will revitalize your body to perform at peak levels and have you bouncing out of bed. For recovery, Whether you are recovering from a hard workout, an injury, stress, or the bumps or and bruises of everyday life, the BioCharger platform will allow you for a quicker bounce back. And lastly, happiness. When your body and mind feel rested, alive, and ready to go, your well-being adds to your overall happiness. The BioCharger will give you the positive energy you need to face each day with a smile.
Therapeutic electric antioxidant clothing. Technical field. The present invention relates to the field of electrotherapy, bioelectricity, bioelectromagnetics, medical electricity, and electromedicine. Particularly, the invention involves the novel implementation of self-powered electric therapeutic clothing with the novel addition of embedded wiring in order to provide antioxidant microcurrent electricity delivered to the human skin at strategic acupuncture points using an integrated constant voltage, constant current, variable voltage or variable current circuit. The present invention further comprises transcutaneous and percutaneous applications of electron delivery and in microdoses for health. Background. Historically, as far back as 1890, the American Electrotherapeutic Association conducted annual conferences on the therapeutic use of electricity and electrical devices by physicians on ailing patients. Some involved current flow through the patient with direct contact to electricity producing machines, while others were electrically powered devices presenting strong electric fields in the vicinity of the patient. The great electrical engineer Nikola Tesla states that one of the early observed and remarkable features of the high-frequency currents, one which was chiefly of interest to the physician, was their apparent harmlessness, which made it possible to pass relatively great amounts of electrical energy through the body of a person without causing pain or serious discomfort. Background. At first, only direct current DC devices were utilized in the medical doctor's office for relieving pain and vibrating female patients who were routinely diagnosed with hysteria. Tesla also correctly concluded that bodily tissues are condensers or capacitors in his 1898 paper. A pioneering medical doctor in the 1960s, Robert O. Becker is most famous for his book, The Body, Electromagnetism, and the Foundation of Life, which gives an autobiographical accounts of his life's experience with bioelectromagnetics, the science of using electromagnetic fields for biological benefits and effects. As documented in his book, Dr. Becker was instrumental in establishing that the Chinese meridians of the body, which connected traditional acupuncture points, are skin pathways of decreased electrical resistance. This bioelectric principle has not been utilized in any medical or electrotherapeutic device to date. Dr. Becker also discovered a host of other bioelectric effects within the body as well, such as electrostimulating limb regeneration in mammals. Therapeutic electric antioxidant clothing. A process for introducing therapeutic doses of electric antioxidants to the human skin with conductive portions in clothing for electrically contacting the skin for applying direct current, pulse direct current or alternating current, electricity for various voltage and current levels for conducting wiring fiber interwoven in clothing, and for electronically controlling the doses of electric antioxidants in microcurrent doses applied percutaneously or transcutaneously on the human skin. A preferred embodiment includes the process for applying clothing, or optionally, a wireless and remote control module for administering the therapeutic doses of electric antioxidants to the skin of the head, feet, legs, hips, or upper torso.